Welcome back, guys. You are now on your fourth lesson on free website with Google Cloud Platform. Like I said before, we are making good progress. In this new lesson, you will be logging into our WordPress dashboard and make a few changes. So let's get started. Okay, now we are back on our Google Cloud Platform console. Ensure that the project you install WordPress on is actually the project that is being indicated here. You can see from here, I'm working with test project so that you can be able to locate your resource easily. So now, when that is settled so just scroll over to this navigation here and then scroll down to deployment manager. Okay. Deployment manager, we have deployment manager here, and then click on deployment. So you'll be able to list the list of websites you have here, but in this case we just have one on this project, and apparently you should have one if you are following through this tutorial. So you just click on your website, so it loads up all the details, you can see all the details here. So this is the URL we can use to access your website. You can copy this and paste to view your website. So this is your website. Just open up. Now the next thing we are going to do is, how do we access our WordPress dashboard? You can either do that by copying this, also copying this admin URL here, copy it, maybe paste it in another tab. So it takes you to the user login area. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is we now copy our password. You see, we have a password, the admin password. Just copy the password and notice the username is user. So we get to that. Now you just type user as username. So you paste the password here. You just copy it and click login. And just like that, you have been able to log into your WordPress dashboard. So this is how your dashboard look like in case you haven't used WordPress before. So the next thing we are going to do is to change our password first. That is the first thing we are doing from our dashboard. So you go to all users. You have your list of users here. I created it Josh before this time, but this is the main user here, and this is the one we want to delete to change the password rather. That will make it a more easy to remember password. So you scroll down to where we have generate password. Click on generate password. Your password should be generated in no time. So you select it. Okay, you don't want all that, and I sure don't want you to see my password, so I'm going to hide it and type in my super easy awesome web password rather, and then confirm with password because it's really big but easy to remember. I bet you to crack it. So update. So just like that, we have changed our password. For you to know that the password is working, what you just do is quickly go over and log out, over user here and log out, and type in your username, which is user, and then key in your password. Okay, and then click login. So you can see that our new password is working. So the next thing I'm going to show you is how to delete a user and create a new user. So the first thing we will be doing is delete the user. So you come here, once again, you go to all users. From here, You can see we have all users here. I created this Josh so that I can show you how to delete a user. You understand? So this is George here. We say, no, George, you are no longer working for us. So we just delete George. Then they will ask you if you want to delete all the content or if you want to attribute the content to another user, which is of course the existing user there. If there are more than one user, you can select them here, but in this case, you just want to attribute the content to the user that has the username user. How convenient is that anyway? So you want to attribute this content. The difference between these two is you may want to deny this person access to the dashboard, but you may not want to deny him all the content he has built so far for your website and all of that. So you may want to choose this option, but in case you feel like he's been posting content that are inappropriate, or I don't want his content, or he will sue me for copyright if I use his content on my website and blah blah blah, you can decide to use the first one, but in this case you are using the second option. So just like that, you have deleted a user rather. So now let's add a new user. So you scroll over here where we have users. Beside it, you see add new. You click on add new. So the window to add a new user just pop up. So what we are going to do, my apologies, my internet is kind of slow, but we are heading somewhere like I always say. So now we enter the username. There, this username we can say Kim123. Okay. The email is Kim at my website.com. Okay. So you can decide to put his name. Maybe his name is Kim. His other name is Joshua. Okay, you may put a website, maybe www.mywebsite.com. Then you now show password. You have already generated a very heavy, hard to remember password. You don't want that. Like always, first of all, select it, delete, and I don't want you to see my awesome password, so I hide it and then create a new password. Okay, so the password is obviously, so we say confirm with password. So you are now going to set a role for the user. You want to make the user an administrator. Okay, so we now say add new user. So just like that, we have added the new user. So now let's try to log in with Kim's login details as opposed to the user login details. I mean, kind of weird to call that anyway, but so to do that, we log out. We click and log out. Okay, now this guy is Kim123. So now we enter the password we created and then log in. So you have been able to log in with Kim, and you can see here how they Kim Joshua. We have been able to log in with Kim details now. Now the next thing we are going to change from our website, when you look over here, you look at the website now, everything is super at default. So subsequently you will learn how to be making one of these changes one after the other until you create an awesome website. But looking at this now, you can see even our website title is just users blog. What kind of company is that to start with? Then our tagline is just another WordPress website. Okay, so you need to change that and make it a little bit spicy. So to do that, we go to settings. You click on general. So let's first change the user block now is, we say, our test company. So we try and create a tagline. We can say awesome and affordable product. Talk about awesome and affordable product. Okay, we can now click to save it. Alright, click to save it. Let's now view our changes from here. Okay, you can see we've been able to effect that changes. Thank you so much for sticking around. Our next tutorial, I will be showing you how to register a free domain name and use it for your website.